right then. The moment many of us have been waiting for has finally arrived. BMW has pulled the covers off its latest pocket rocket, the M2 CS, and what a debut it was, revealed in all its glory at the prestigious Villa d'Este. This isn't just some mild refresh. Oh no, this is the full-fat, hardcore CS treatment we've all been craving. The initial glimpses suggest something truly special, something that takes the already brilliant M2 formula and cranks everything up to 11, maybe even 12. The whispers and rumors can finally take a back seat. The beast is officially here, and it looks absolutely furious in the best possible way. The headline figure that's got everyone talking, they're frankly astonishing. 523 horsepower, let that sink in for a moment. 523 ponies packed into the compact frame of an M2. That's a serious statement of intent from the M division. They're clearly not mucking about with this one. This car is poised to redefine what we expect from a small performance coupe. The anticipation has been building for months, fueled by spy shots and speculation, but seeing it in the metal, even in these early images, confirms that BMW is aiming for the jugular of its competitors. We're told that the full technical deep dive is coming our way on Tuesday night, which, as I write this on a Sunday, feels like an eternity away, but the initial details released are more than enough to whet the appetite.
This car screams performance from every angle, from its aggressive new aero to the purposeful stance. It's clear that this M2 CS is built for serious driving. It's a machine designed to thrill, to engage, and to dominate both road and track. The designers and engineers in Munich have evidently poured their hearts and souls into this project, and it shows the arrival of a new CS model is always a significant event in the automotive calendar. These are the purest, most focused expressions of BMW's M philosophy. They represent the pinnacle of performance for their respective model lines, often becoming instant collectibles. And this M2 CS looks set to continue that proud tradition. It's more than just a car, it's a declaration. That raw, unadulterated driving pleasure is still alive and kicking. And frankly, I can't wait to get behind the wheel and see if it lives up to the immense hype it's already generating. Let's talk about that engine, shall we? Because that's where the M2 CS truly throws down the gauntlet. BMW has confirmed a power output of 523 brake horsepower. That's a massive jump. A full 50 brake horsepower more than the already potent standard M2. This isn't just a gentle tickle, it's a proper wallop of extra grunt. This significant increase in horsepower suggests some serious work has gone into the S58 twin turbocharged straight six engine. We're talking about a power figure that not too long ago was reserved for supercars. Now it's available in BMW's smallest M car. Mad, isn't it? Utterly, wonderfully mad. And it's not just about the peak horsepower figure, as impressive as that is. Torque has also been given a substantial boost, now quoted at a mighty 479 pound-feet. That's a huge amount of twisting force available to hurl you down the road with ferocious intensity. This combination of increased horsepower and torque will undoubtedly transform the M2 CS's character. Expect blistering acceleration, not just from a standstill, but through the gears as well. Overtaking maneuvers will be dispatched with contemptuous ease. This engine is set to be an absolute powerhouse, delivering relentless thrusts whenever you dare to flex your right foot. This level of power in a relatively compact and presumably lighter chassis, more on that later, is a recipe for something truly exhilarating. The standard M2 was already a lively, engaging machine, but this CS version promises to be on another level entirely. It's venturing into territory previously occupied by its bigger siblings. The M3 and M4, the engineers have clearly been let off the leash, tasked with creating the ultimate iteration of the M2. And they seem to have delivered in spectacular fashion, at least on paper, the proof, as always will be in the driving. The implications of this power uplift are far-reaching. It means the M2Cs will be ferociously quick in a straight line, capable of embarrassing much more expensive machinery, but it also means the chassis will have its work cut out. Containing and deploying that much power effectively requires a sophisticated suspension setup, sticky tires, and a well-calibrated differential. Knowing BMW's M division, they will have fettled every aspect of the car to ensure it can handle the extra oomph. This won't just be a muscle car, it'll be a finely honed driving instrument. It's not just what's under the bonnet that's changed. The BMW M2 CS looks significantly angrier too, and I mean that in the best possible way. The designers have given it a thorough visual makeover, ensuring it stands out from its more common siblings. The overall stance appears more hunched down, more purposeful. It's as if the car has been hitting the gym, shedding any hint of softness and replacing it with the lean, defined muscle. This is a car that means business, and it's not afraid to show it. The visual aggression perfectly complements the monumental power lurking beneath. One of the first things you notice is how the new wheels, finished in a rather striking gold, seem to fill the arches much more effectively. This often hints at a revised suspension geometry, possibly wider tracks, and a setup geared more towards track performance than daily comfort. While we await the full details, this visual cue alone suggests a car that will be even sharper and more focused in its handling characteristics. The front end too, while retaining the M2's core identity, seems to feature subtle tweaks to enhance cooling and aerodynamic efficiency, all contributing to that more menacing presence. The changes continue as your eye moves towards the rear. The entire car exudes a sense of tightly controlled aggression. It's not just about slapping on a few extra spoilers. There's a coherence to the design that speaks of careful consideration. Every new element seems to serve a purpose, whether it's aerodynamic or simply to amplify its sporting intent. This M2 CS doesn't just whisper about its performance potential, it shouts it from the rooftops. It's a visual statement that this is the king of the M2 lineup, the most extreme version yet conceived by the M division compared to the standard M2, which is already a handsome and muscular machine. The CS variant takes things to a new level of visual drama. It's more assertive, more obviously track-inspired, and possesses an undeniable magnetism. This aggressive styling isn't just for show. It's an integral part of the CS identity. It prepares you for the driving experience that awaits, hinting at the heightened sensations and raw capability that lie in store. It's a car that will turn heads everywhere it goes. And for all the right reasons, it looks quite simply brilliant. BMW M cars, especially the CS models, are never just about brute force. Aerodynamics play a crucial role in honing their performance. And the new M2 CS is no exception. The most striking new aero feature is undoubtedly the new boot lid, which has been cleverly molded into a prominent ducktail style rear spoiler. This isn't just a cosmetic flourish, it's a functional piece designed to generate proper downforce at higher speeds. This increased downforce will press the rear of the car into the tarmac, improving stability and grip, particularly through fast corners. It's a classic motorsport-inspired touch that looks fantastic and serves a real purpose. Complementing the ducktail spoiler, the rear diffuser also appears to have undergone a significant rework. While the initial images don't reveal every detail, it looks more aggressive and more sculpted than the standard car's unit. A properly designed diffuser works by managing the airflow exiting from underneath the car, creating a low pressure area that effectively sucks the car towards the ground. This, combined with the rear spoiler, will contribute to a more planted and confidence-inspiring feel, especially when pushing the limits on a circuit. It shows BMW is serious about making this car perform. These aerodynamic enhancements are not just about sticking bits of carbon fiber on for show, they are integral to the car's high speed, stability, and handling prowess. The engineers will have spent countless hours in the wind tunnel refining these elements to work in harmony with the rest of the chassis. The goal is to create a balanced, aerodynamic package that improves performance without unduly increasing drag. It's a fine art, and one that BMW's M division has mastered over the years. This M2 CS is the latest beneficiary of that expertise. The result of this aero wizardry should be a car that feels more secure and predictable at speed, whether you're tackling a fast sweeper on your favorite B road or aiming for a personal best lap time. The enhanced aerodynamics will be working silently in the background, giving you the confidence to push harder. It's these kinds of detailed engineering solutions that elevate a CS model above its standard counterparts. It's not just faster in a straight line, it's designed to be faster and more rewarding. Everywhere, the commitment to functional aerodynamics is clear to see. Section 5, stopping power and stance. Wheels and brakes get serious, peeking through those gorgeous gold finish alloy wheels. We get a hint of some serious stopping hardware. The brake discs themselves have a distinctive cracked or dimpled finish. This is often a telltale sign of carbon ceramic construction. If the M2 CS does indeed come equipped with carbon ceramic brakes, either as standard or as an option, it would be a significant upgrade. These high-tech brakes offer incredible fade resistance, making them ideal for intensive track use or spirited driving on demanding mountain roads.
They also contribute to a reduction in unsprung weight, which benefits handling and ride quality. The wheels themselves are noteworthy, not just for their eye-catching gold color, which harks back to a motorsport heritage, but also because they appear to fill the arches more completely. This suggests a wider track or a more aggressive offset, both of which can contribute to improved stability and cornering grip. Coupled with what we can only assume will be ultra-high performance, Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, or similar, the M2 CS should have a formidable amount of mechanical grip at its disposal. These aren't just fashion accessories, they are critical components in the car's performance equation. A track-focused suspension setup is also strongly hinted at by the car's purposeful stance and the way those wheels sit. While BMW hasn't released the full technical specifications yet, it's safe to assume the M2 CS will feature bespoke spring and damper rates, stiffer anti-roll bars, and revised suspension kinematics. The CS philosophy typically involves a more aggressive setup that prioritizes agility and control over outright comfort, and expect a car that communicates every nuance of the road surface, providing the driver with a wealth of feedback. This is what enthusiasts crave. The combination of potentially lighter, more powerful brakes and a meticulously tuned suspension system working in concert with those sticky tires will be crucial for harnessing the M2 CS's prodigious power. It's one thing to have 523 brake horsepower, but it's quite another to be able to deploy it effectively and stop it reliably. These elements are vital for driver confidence. They ensure that the car isn't just quick, but also safe and controllable, even when being pushed to its considerable limits. It's this holistic approach to performance that sets M cars, and particularly CS models, apart from the crowd. A Section 6, the lightweight champion, shedding kilos for performance power, is nothing without control. And a key part of that control comes from managing weight. The CS badge typically signifies a concerted effort to reduce overall mass, and we expect the new M2 CS to follow this philosophy closely, drawing parallels with its larger sibling, the M4 CS, which managed to shave off a useful 20 kilograms compared to the M4 competition. Gives us a clue as to what BMW might have achieved here. Every kilogram saved enhances acceleration, improves braking, and sharpens handling responses. It's a virtuous cycle that keen drivers truly appreciate. One of the primary ways M Division achieves this weight reduction is through the strategic use of advanced materials. Carbon fiber is a favorite, and we can anticipate seeing it used for various components. The roof panel is a common candidate for carbon fiber construction on M cars, lowering the center of gravity,
Other parts, such as the bonnet boot lid, which we know is new mirror caps, and interior trim elements, could also be made from this lightweight, high-strength material. These individual savings might seem small, but they add up to a significant overall reduction. Beyond carbon fiber, other weight-saving measures are likely. The M4C featured a titanium exhaust back box, which not only saved weight but also contributed to a more characterful soundtrack. It's plausible that the M2 CS could receive a similar treatment. Lightweight forged alloy wheels, like the gold ones we've seen, also play their part in reducing unsprung mass, which has a disproportionately positive effect on how the car rides and handles. Even details like reduced sound insulation are sometimes employed in CS models to trim those last few vital grams. The pursuit of a lower curb weight is fundamental to the CS ethos. It's about creating a more agile, more responsive, and ultimately more engaging driving machine. While the exact figure is yet to be confirmed, any reduction in mass combined with the substantial power increase will result in a truly electrifying power-to-weight ratio. This focus on lightweighting demonstrates that BMW isn't just chasing headline horsepower figures, they're dedicated to enhancing the entire dynamic package. It's this attention to detail that transforms a great car into an exceptional one. Section 7 inside the den, focused yet familiar cockpit. Step inside the new BMW M2 CS, and you'll find an environment that is both familiar and subtly enhanced to reflect its more focused mission. From the early images it appears, the excellent M-bucket seats from the standard M2 have been retained. These seats offer a fantastic blend of support for hard driving and sufficient comfort for longer journeys. They are a crucial touch point connecting the driver to the chassis, and their continued presence is a welcome decision. Gripping you tightly through the corners is exactly what you'll need. With this much performance on tap, what distinguishes the CS interior are the bespoke details. We can spot unique CS logos, likely embroidered or embossed on elements such as the door cards, adding a touch of exclusivity. Red accents also seem to feature, injecting a bit of motorsport flair into the predominantly dark cabin. While the overall architecture of the dashboard and infotainment system will likely mirror the current M2, expect to see CS-specific graphics on the digital displays and perhaps some Alcantara trim on the steering wheel and other key touchpoints to enhance grip and feel. One rather significant detail observed on the car, shown at Villa d'Este, is the presence of an automatic gearbox. This aligns with the strategy BMW has employed for recent CS models, like the M3 CS and M4 CS, which were offered exclusively with the M Steptronic transmission. While some purists might lament the potential absence of a manual gearbox option, there's no denying the speed and efficiency of modern automatics, especially in a car with this level of torque. The M Steptronic is a superb transmission, capable of lightning-fast shifts and intelligent responses. Ultimately, the M2 CS cockpit is designed to be a focused environment. For the serious driver, it provides all the necessary tools and information without unnecessary distractions. The ergonomics will be typically BMW, meaning everything falls easily to hand. Quality of materials and fit and finish will undoubtedly be up to the high standards we expect from the M division. While it might not be a radical departure from the standard M2's interior, the subtle enhancements and CS-specific touches will serve as constant reminders that you are piloting something truly special, something a cut above the rest. Section 8, anticipating the thrill. What will it be like to drive? So what can we actually expect when we finally get behind the wheel of this 523 brake horsepower M2 CE, combining that immense power with the anticipated weight savings, aggressive aerodynamics, and track-focused chassis upgrades?
The driving experience promises to be nothing short of electrifying. The standard M2 is already a riot, a playful and engaging machine. The CS version should take all those qualities and amplify them, adding a layer of hardcore focus and capability that will set it apart. It should feel significantly more urgent, more direct, and more communicative. The sheer straight line acceleration will be breathtaking, With 479 pound-feet of torque available from low revs, the M2 CS will surge forward with an unrelenting force. The revised suspension and stickier tires should allow it to deploy that power effectively, translating into blistering 0 to 60 miles per hour times and ferocious in gear punch. But CS models are never just about straight-line speed. The real magic will be found in the corners. Expect razor-sharp turn and immense grip, and a chassis that allows you to adjust its attitude with precision, whether with the steering or the throttle. The enhanced aerodynamics, particularly that new ducktail spoiler and rear diffuser, will play a crucial role at higher speeds. The car should feel more planted and stable, inspiring greater confidence to push harder through fast, sweeping bends. If carbon ceramic brakes are indeed part of the package, their fade-free performance will be a massive boon on track days or during sustained enthusiastic driving. The whole package points towards a car that is not just faster, but also more rewarding and more capable when driven at 10 out of 10. It will demand respect, but also richly reward skill. It's likely to be a more intense experience than the standard M2. The ride will probably be firmer, the engine noise more prominent, and the connection to the road more unfiltered. This is exactly what buyers of a CS model are looking for. They want a car that feels special, a car that makes every journey an event. Whether BMW has managed to retain some of the M2's inherent playfulness, or if it has become a more serious Nürburgring home weapon, remains to be seen. My bet is on a thrilling combination of both, creating a truly unforgettable driving machine. The Section 9, the coveted crown, exclusivity, and market impact, BMW CS models have always been produced in relatively limited numbers, and the new M2 CS will almost certainly follow suit. This inherent exclusivity is a key part of their appeal. It ensures that owning one feels special, setting you apart from the crowd for collectors and enthusiasts. This rarity, combined with the